Hello everyone. My name is Matthew Sterenberg. I am an Associate Professor of History at WASEDA University's School of International Liberal Studies, or SILS. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce you to SILS and help you think about whether it might be a good choice for you. SILS is based in Building 11 on WASEDA's main campus, and you can see it on this slide. It is one of the newest buildings at WASEDA. If you enter SILS as a student, you will spend most of your time in this building, which contains classrooms, a student lounge and library, and the SILS office. So what makes SILS unique? SILS is the newest undergraduate school at WASEDA, and as its name suggests, it offers both an international environment and a curriculum based on liberal studies. It is international because English is the language of instruction and because its students and faculty come from and go to all over the world. It offers liberal studies in the sense that at SILS, students have the freedom to follow their own interests and choose their own academic path. You can study widely and deeply and make intellectual connections between different academic fields. I will explain this in depth as I move through the agenda that you see on the right of this slide. I will talk about how SILS is a diverse community, about learning at SILS, about study abroad options at SILS, and finally about how SILS can prepare you for a career. The SILS community is diverse and international in various ways. There are about 700 degree-seeking international students at SILS, and as a whole, there are nearly 3,000 students at the school. Of these, about 35% are non-Japanese. In addition, each year about 300 exchange students come to SILS, which really adds to the international nature of the SILS community. Finally, 40% of the SILS faculty are non-Japanese. I am an example of that. I'm from the United States, but we have faculty members from many other countries, such as the United Kingdom, Australia, South Korea, China, and several European countries. One of the things that students at SILS like the most is the diverse international community they find here. You can see on this slide that students have described that environment as encouraging and like a small world in Tokyo. And you can see in the comment in the lower right-hand corner that students also say studying in this kind of environment changes the way they think about the world and the challenges of the future. If you come to SILS, you will have the chance to form relationships with students and faculty from all over Japan and from all over the world. This will lead you to see the world in new ways. Let's now talk a bit about learning at SILS and about how the curriculum is structured. In your first year at SILS, you will take a number of introductory level courses in different fields as you explore the curriculum and acquire crucial academic skills. But if your mother tongue is Japanese, during the second semester of your second year, you will depart for 1 year of study abroad. If your mother tongue is not Japanese, study abroad is not mandatory, but it is still highly encouraged. As students move through their time at SILS, it is natural that they begin to focus on certain areas of academic study that interest them particularly. And one way that students can specialize academically at SILS is by joining an advanced seminar, typically for the last 3 semesters of their SILS career. Advanced seminars allow you to focus on one specific subject and write a graduation thesis related to it. For example, students who are interested in history might join my advanced seminar, and then I advise them as they research and write their thesis. But advanced seminar comes near the end of your SILS career. Before that, you are encouraged to take courses in many different areas, and there is no need to choose a major. We want our students to develop an interdisciplinary perspective as they move through the curriculum. In other words, we want students to be able to look at issues and problems from multiple perspectives: political, economic, psychological, historical, and so on. The courses at SILS are grouped into 7 clusters, and each cluster has a common theme or themes, as you can see on this slide. In your first year at SILS, you will take introductory courses in several different clusters. But if you find one that you like, for example, economy and business, you can continue on and take the intermediate and advanced courses in that cluster. Now, I said earlier that there is no mandatory major system at SILS, but there is something like a major system which is optional. We call it the concentration program. It is designed for students who want to deepen their knowledge by concentrating their studies in a particular field of knowledge. As you can see, there are currently 11 concentrations available. About 50 students complete a concentration every semester. This means that they have taken a certain number of course credits within that concentration. Students who complete a concentration are issued a certificate of completion when they graduate, which can be useful to students who go on to graduate school or employment in certain fields. If you come to SILS, you will find that most of your classes are relatively small in size. It's true that there are some lecture-style courses that are quite large, but most classes at SILS are not like that. Courses that are designated as seminar-style courses are limited to 20 students. This means that you will be able to interact with classmates from around the world as you debate and discuss with them. It also means that you will be able to get to know your professors in a small classroom setting, which is not something you can do at every university. It is natural that many students feel academically and personally challenged as they make the transition to university life. We support students in various ways so that they will be able to make a smooth transition and flourish at SILS. Some of this support, such as the SILS Senpai project, is offered by senior students who volunteer to help freshmen with course registration. SILS students are also assigned a professor to be their academic advisor, and there is specialized support for the study abroad application process and the statistics course that all SILS students must take. In short, if you face challenges and difficulties, there will be support to help you through. One of the ways that SILS is international is our emphasis on foreign language learning. We want our students to be plurilingual. That is, we want them to be able to speak multiple languages. International students are required to earn a certain number of credits in Japanese language courses. In all, it is possible to study 27 different foreign languages at WASEDA, from French and German to Basque and Sanskrit. You can find a full list of languages that you can study on our website. One of the newest programs at SILS, the APM program, aims to build the plurilingual skills that I mentioned a moment ago, as well as multicultural skills. In this optional program, students not only study Chinese, Korean, French, or Spanish, but they also study academic subject matter in the target language. For example, students learning French will also be studying French culture, history, politics, and so forth in French. Although this is a new program, it is already attracting a lot of interest from current and prospective SILS students. So what do SILS students think of our liberal arts curriculum? As you can see from some of these comments, there are various advantages from a student perspective. The comment on the lower left is highlighting the freedom and flexibility of the curriculum, while the comment on the upper right draws attention to the opportunity to make connections between different fields of knowledge. Finally, the comment on the lower right makes the important point that a liberal arts curriculum allows for self-discovery, not simply the discovery of new ideas. And self-discovery is one of the most important things that a university education can offer. If you come to SILS, you will be able to experience the lively and vibrant campus atmosphere that WASEDA is famous for. One way that you can experience this atmosphere is by participating in the many student circles and clubs that are active on campus. There are 44 sports clubs alone, for example, and there are cultural exchange events available for international students. SILS students have an active life outside the classroom, and you can make this a reality in your own life if you choose SILS. Many students who look forward to university life look forward to living in a dormitory as part of a student community. If you are looking forward to this, then I want you to know that there are two popular dormitory options that are conveniently located and worth considering. You can see them listed on this slide. Many of my students at SILS have been very involved in dormitory life, and they often tell me about how it helped them make the transition to life as a university student. Dormitories are places where many lasting friendships are formed, and where students can build support structures to help them through university life. Now we move on to the third item of our agenda, study abroad at SILS. As I mentioned earlier, if your mother tongue is not Japanese, then study abroad is optional for you, but it is encouraged. If you come to SILS, please do consider studying abroad, and if you do so, you will have many options to choose from, more than 700 universities in every corner of the world. And if you have a strong academic record, you can apply to study at some of the world's leading universities, such as Yale University, Oxford University, Columbia University, the University of Toronto, University College London, the University of California at Berkeley, and many more. Most of the options available are partnerships that Waseda University has established with foreign universities. But there are also some programs that are exclusive to SILS. Wherever you choose to study abroad, it will not delay your graduation. You will still be able to finish in 4 years. Double degree programs are a special category of study abroad program. As the name suggests, if you complete a double degree program, you earn degrees from both Waseda and the partner university. Depending on the program, you will spend either 1 or 2 years at the partner university. You can see the options listed on this slide, including highly regarded schools like the National University of Singapore. Another relatively new program at SILS is the 5BM program. This is a special study abroad program that is exclusive to SILS, and it allows you to earn both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. During this 5-year program, you spend the first 3 years at SILS, and then move on to Sciences Po in Paris for 2 years. Sciences Po is one of the top universities in France. In this short presentation, I can only scratch the surface of the many study abroad options at SILS. But if you join us as a student, there will be many people here to help and advise you as you choose a study abroad path. Finally, let's talk a bit about career support at SILS. I said earlier that we support students in many ways when they join SILS, and we try to do the same as they prepare to leave SILS and begin a career. There are many forms of career support at SILS: help with finding internships to gain experience, advice from SILS graduates, information sessions with companies, and so on. In addition, there are 2 centers where you can go for one-on-one advice: WASEDA University's Career Center and SILS's very own Global Network Center. The Global Network Center offers advice that is specifically designed for SILS students, and it is located in Building 11, right next to the SILS office. I truly believe that a SILS education prepares students to be successful in a variety of industries and fields. I think you can see evidence of that in this chart. SILS students develop plurilingual skills, multicultural sensitivity, intellectual range, flexibility, and creativity. All of these things make SILS graduates attractive to potential employers, who have rated the employability of SILS graduates very highly. Many SILS graduates have gone on to successful careers at renowned companies, whereas those who want to continue their education have gone on to do graduate-level study at top universities around the world. I think it is fair to say that a SILS education can open many doors for you. If you work hard and make the most of the opportunities offered at SILS, you will be well equipped for a variety of careers. More than that, you might be so attractive to employers that you are able to choose from a variety of good job offers. In other words, the freedom offered by the SILS curriculum can lead to greater freedom when it comes time for you to choose a career path. I hope this presentation has given you a sense of what is distinctive about SILS, but there is much more that you can discover by visiting our website, which is listed on this slide, and which is also accessible from the QR code shown here. If you are considering SILS and want to learn more about it, I invite you to visit us online. As you prepare to make a decision about where to attend university, you're facing a very significant choice. It's a difficult one. I wish you all the best as you gather information and prepare to make that choice. Thank you for watching this presentation.